absolutely thrilled to be here today and thank so many people that have made this possible. We believe through this program, Forgotten Harvest will be able to provide an additional 75,000 meals for people in need. This will be possible through a combination of our work rescuing the food from the restaurants who are participating throughout this month, but also through the raising of dollars from the dining experiences at the restaurants through the entire month. But as I've learned over the years, nothing ever happens without partnerships. And this is a tremendous partnership today, and I'd especially like to thank Citizens Bank for their sponsorship, Arts Beats and Eats for their leadership, the many, many restaurants who are participating to make sure that the hungry are not forgotten in our community, as well as the many volunteers from Genesis Church, which are helping with the rescue efforts throughout the month. So thank you all very much, and I hope you come out and patronize the restaurants that are involved. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa and Susan. On behalf of Joe Beccari of Andiamo, who's co-chairing this effort with myself, I'm here to tell you that the Royal Oak restaurant community is firmly behind Restaurants to the Rescue. So far, we've received commitments from the following restaurants: Andiamo's, Barnes & Noble Cafe, Blackfin, Tomatoes, Lily's Seafood Grill, Mesa Mediterranean Grill, Mr. B's, Oxford Inn, Sangria, Town Tavern, Wet Crepe, Woody's, and Zumba Mexican Grill, and I know that list is growing. The Royal Oak restaurants are excited to have Arts Beats and Eats in downtown Royal Oak, and we're very, very happy to partake in this outstanding community effort. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Bill, Susan, Lisa, Ed, Brooks, and Jim so far, just starting a great program of what's in store for everybody related to the community. Speaking of Town Tavern, I wanted to recognize them for the nice food display along with Garden Fresh Salsa. We really appreciate the nice spread. One little note that's kind of breaking as well in regard to the community partnerships that are going on. A new one just happened over the weekend, so we're just going to add that into the program. Garden Fresh has just purchased a space at Arts Beats and Eats and is now going to sell chips, salsa, and other fresh goods, and they're donating 100% of the proceeds to the Boys and Girls Club in Royal Oak. So Audrey Westford, Brett Telander, if you guys can stand up. Brett, there's a partnership just added right here. Garden Fresh has won 250 awards across the country for their food. They're known for fresh, and Jack Aronson, their CEO and founder, is a dear friend who's been a part of the festival for a long time, so we are glad you guys are back. I'd also like to now bring in another great sponsor of ours for many, many, many years, who've really helped get the word out and made these programs possible and get the people to us, and that's the folks at Comcast. I'd like to give a warm welcome to Leslie Brogan.
A minimum of $50,000 in promotional advertising that will help get the word out and will also support a lot of our nonprofits, such as March of Dimes. Comcast is a company that does provide for the communities throughout the year, and we do so through a variety of programming. Perhaps some of you have heard of our Comcast Cares Day event, which is an annual volunteerism day where we go into various communities and Comcast employees and family set to work to make it a better place to live. We also just recently gave about 106 scholarships to high school students so that they could apply that to their higher education. We are firm believers in helping out in the community. This year there are 13 charities that will benefit in this year's 13th Arts Beats and Eats Festival, and we are hoping to raise at least $150,000. We think we can do better, so let's all have fun. Thank you.
And I just want to quickly bring up, and I should have done it a moment ago, but how about a nice hand from one of those charities with us today, State Director from the March of Dimes. How about a nice hand for Tom Riopelle. Tom?
Thank you very much, Jen. And Brooks, thank you for allowing us to be part of this great event. We're very thrilled that we're joining these great organizations, and the money raised that will come to the March Dimes will go to support our programs for moms and babies. We're really out to help make a difference for prematurity in our country. 1 in 8 babies are born premature, and the money raised through this will really go a long way to helping people in our community. So we're thrilled, and we're thrilled to be joined by other great organizations, and I'd like to let you know who those are now. The American Red Cross of Southeast Michigan, the Arthritis Foundation Michigan Chapter, Boys and Girls Club of South Fulton County, Children's Center of Detroit, the Children's Miracle Network, Detroit Public Television, Forgotten Harvest, Gleaners, JARC, the Jewish Federation of Metropolitan Detroit, Rainbow Connection, and Volunteers in America. And I know they're all great organizations. They'll be as appreciative as we are. We're going to have 60 volunteers out there helping. It's a great event if you haven't been to it. I was a volunteer last year. It was really interesting, but it was a great experience, and we're really thrilled to be part of a great event like this. Thank you very much.
Before we get to our next guest, I want to switch to logistics for a second and also recognize Brooks and Jim have mentioned the work being done here in Royal Oak, and there's someone who's been leading those efforts and working tirelessly among other issues to deal with. How about a nice hand for the city manager of Royal Oak, Don Johnson, who's with us in the front. Appreciate it. I promised him no more weekend or after 10 p.m. calls, so Don, you have my word on that, all right. So anyway, on we move, and I'd like to bring up someone who's also been a part of a company behind us. Brooks referenced them earlier, so they need no further introduction. How about a nice hand for Carolyn Artman, Community Relations Administrator, Health Plus of Michigan, and Lynn Wilcox, District Vice President at the South Oakland Family YMCA, about some exciting health and wellness programs that Arts Meets Needs.
Thanks very much, John, and thanks for those kind words from John and Brooks Patterson. Health Plus is, we're a strong believer that community relations is an important part of our business. We're a health plan. We've been based in Michigan for more than 30 years. We have an office in Troy, Saginaw, and Flint. But our corporate vision is a healthier community, and we really take that seriously. We really believe in doing well by doing good. For the past few years, we've been a sponsor of the Health Plus Art Fair. And while we're still involved in the arts advocacy initiatives, this year we're doing something new. As John mentioned a moment ago, we'll be sponsoring the Health Plus Bike Corral. Now, this is the Ford Arts Meets Needs, so we want everyone to keep driving to their events like we always do, but another healthy alternative is to ride your bike or walk, especially if you're from the region. So we're going to make that possible through our Health Plus Bike Corral along with KLM Bike and Fitness. Festival goers will be able to park their bikes near Washington and Lincoln and in the southbound lanes. So we're really looking forward to help ease some of the traffic and make parking easier for folks and make it just easier to get to the festival. Also, just real quickly, wanted to mention where we're supporting the communities that we serve in a lot of ways through things like the Brooksy Way Half Marathon, the Count Your Steps pedometer program for Oakland County Schools, JARC, one of the other charities that is benefiting from Arts Meets Needs, as well as the Arthritis Foundation. And just wanted to say on behalf of our 400 employees and 200,000 members, including the Citizens Bank employees who all carry the Health Plus card, I had to give them a thanks for that. We hope you all come out to Arts Meets Needs on Labor Day weekend. Consider riding your bike and get active and be healthy, because the plus makes all the difference. Health Plus is proud to sponsor Arts Meets Needs, Ford Arts Meets Needs, presented by Citizens Bank. Thank you.